Well, first, let's get with the introductions. Let me set up. Let me get set up. Thank you guys for being so patient with us as we work out some technical difficulties. But I just want to monitor the stream to make sure everything is running properly. Oh, I forgot my microphone. I forgot my microphone. Dang. I forgot my microphone. And I forgot to mic my husband up too. Oh, man. Okay, let me go. Let me go do that. While I do that, I can show y'all the puppies. Babe, I forgot to mic you up. But that's good. What is up, you guys? What is up, you guys? I forgot our microphone. Baby, you want to be mic'd up? Oh, here you go. Okay. Y'all, look at the pups. While I get the mics ready. Mama Dream with them long nails. Definitely need to clip her nails. And the puppies are here. Okay. That was the puppies. But what is up, you guys? We are the Rosharon French Bulldogs, home of the 3K pup. And today, I'm in a little scuffle. I have maybe 15 minutes to film this video and do this live stream. Y'all, it's been a busy day already. So let me get my mic ready. And we will get started with today's live stream. What is up, Michelle Grove? What is up, Michelle? Y'all, listen, the audio was so clear last night. I said, oh no, I can't go back, baby. I can't go back. Transmitter is in. Microphone is on. Mic check, mic check. Let me know if you can hear this clearly. What is up, Hayden? Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Yep, microphone is on. Okay, give me an update. How's the audio, y'all? We just invested in these new microphones and they are amazing, if I would say so myself. I wanted to mic my husband up. He has the boys right now. Okay, so 15 minutes is on. Hey Siri, set a 15-minute timer. Wait. Hey Siri, set a 15-minute timer. I didn't want it to pick up on my phone. Okay. 15 minutes counting down. 15-minute timer. I'm not going to waste you guys' time. We're going to get straight into it. So, okay. It sounds amazing. All right, y'all. So, hey, everybody. We are the Rosharon French Bulldogs, home of the 3K pup. And today I'm super excited because a lot of you have been asking how to start a dog breeding business. So I'm going to give you guys 3 options on how to start, and we are not wasting any time today. Shout out to Michelle K. She is super busy, you guys, but she is making time to get this knowledge today. Thank you so much, Michelle K, for your love and your support. Shout out to Peyton. And I am super excited to be bringing you guys this information. So I wanted to do this video with some examples. So this is Charm. Charm was our first French Bulldog. And I love the new technology. I love the new age, green screens that you can come on live and share photos and share your journey. So that is what we're doing today as I explain how to start a successful dog breeding business, because we just don't want to breed, baby. Puppies, we want to see a profit. So really quickly, I'm going to tell you guys how we started and how we have been able to be profitable. We started with a pet. I always like to remind you guys that we did not start as breeders. We weren't always breeders. We purchased Charm together as a family. He was a pet. And then we fell in love with the French Bulldog breed. And then we purchased him a companion, Dream. So this is Dream as a puppy, you guys. And anytime somebody would come over to the house, they would be like, oh my God, like, we want their puppies. Why aren't y'all breeding? So, y'all, we were just, starting a family. Trust was really, really, really young, and we didn't know anything about. Well, I'm not gonna say we didn't know anything about breeding, but we were in a new area. We had just relocated to Houston, Texas. I had just relocated back. My husband is from the Caribbean. I'm from Louisiana. I had just got out of the military, and it was a hectic time with a young baby. But people just kept asking us for these puppies. So we did a lot of research, searched around, scoured around, and we decided to become breeders. So I'm telling you how we started. We started with pets. We never intended to breed, but we started with pets. Now, thankfully for us, we started with quality pets, right? So we said, if we are going to do this, we're going to go all out, right? So those two little puppies matured from this little puppy to this massive big dog. Okay. So we started with quality. We do have so many videos on the channel. We also released a breeders buyers checklist, which is very, very, very important. I believe it's like 6 major things on that checklist that you should look out for when you are looking for a breedable, worthy dog. You guys, me and Michelle K, we talk about it all the time. You don't want to just breed anything. So let's start there. You don't want to breed anything. You want to make sure you are investing your money, your thousands of dollars into a breedable, worthy dog. All dogs are not created equally. You don't want to breed anything. If you breed anything, you're going to get anything. But who knew that this little puppy would turn into this little gorilla? Okay. But we had already seen his parents, so we were hopeful that Charm would definitely mature to be something amazing. That is also one thing that we preach to you guys. Make sure you see the parents, make sure you get the pedigree, make sure you understand how to read pedigrees, make sure you also research that dog's pedigree and get some photos. What is up, Cash Out? Cash Out said, blessings. Morning, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much, Cash Out. I didn't even put the poll up, but thank you, Cash Out, for that. I just put the poll up. Okay, so now this little puppy right here, Dream, again, before buying her as a pet, y'all, we were very decisive and very intentional, even when looking for a pet. We didn't know she would become a breeding dog, but even when looking for a pet, we wanted to see her parents. We wanted to, look at the mom, see the mom. Now we have her mom, but we wanted to make sure that what we were getting would be quality. And look at how beautiful she matured to be. That's our dream girl. Yeah, isn't she amazing? She looks like a stud. Her head is so round and so beautiful. She's fuller here because she just had her litter, but as she gains her adult weight back and she fully recovers, y'all, she gonna be back to being thick and healthy. But that is our mama dream. She's gorgeous. So we started with our own stud and house, and we started with a foundational female. Those are the 3 ways that you can start. Either you can start with your female dog, and I'm being choosy with the words that I say because not everybody will be breeding French bulldogs, and we understand that our audience is very vast, and people just want general knowledge. Not everyone will be breeding French bulldogs. So if I so happen to say Frenchies, just exchange Frenchies with whatever dog you breed: cane corsos, bullies, exotic bullies, XLs, whatever. Just exchange it. But we started with Charm, right? He became our stud, and then we have Dream. So we started with 2, right, to avoid expensive stud fees. However, there are some affordable breeders out there, like the Rosharon Frenchie breeders, whose stud fees aren't so high. So although Charm is retired now, we have Mr. Burberry, a beautiful lilac and chocolate fluffy big rope stud, and then we have our incoming stud Alpha, Charm's son, who y'all saw last night. We're so excited. We're so excited. There are a number of ways that you can start breeding. We started with two. We actually had to purchase another stud because Charm wasn't ready. That's also something. What is up, Matt? Cash out said, is she a Grinch? She might be. I don't know. Yeah, all these new terms. Let me ask AI. What is a Grinch? Well, Cash out, tell us. What's the Grinch? Before I answer that, because your definition of Grinch might be different than our definition of Grinch. So let me know. But during the live tonight, we will be. Oh, my husband said put up his picture. Y'all want to see a picture of Alpha? Y'all, Alpha is simply amazing. I'm looking. I'm looking, babe. Alpha is simply amazing. But I want to let you guys know that tonight we will be going over the puppy's DNA. And I'm trying to find a photo of Alpha. I can't find it right now, but it's fine. I can't find it right now, maybe. But I wanted to. Oh, a berry. Okay, my husband said put up a picture of berry. Um, I don't want to waste shots. Oh, baby, I found one. Y'all, isn't he beautiful? Isn't he gorgeous? Dogs just make me so happy. I could literally just sit here and just stare at him. I can literally just sit here and look into his eyes, analyze his nose, his rope, his structure, the curls on his. It's just simply amazing how this dog was constructed. It like tears me up. And then yeah, it gets better. It gets better. But Felicia said, wow, his eyes are beautiful. Y'all, his eyes are, and his puppies have the same eyes, y'all. It's absolutely insane. Charles said, beautiful dog. What is up, brother? Y'all, but again, how you start is very, very, very important. Now, how you start might not be how you finish, right? We all have different resources, we all have different budgets, but we always say start with quality, breed quality, you will always get quality. So we just bred Mr. Burberry. Well, we just bred Dream with Mr. Burberry, and we got these beautiful pups. I'm about to show y'all them really quickly. They are well, that's not a great photo because you can't really see them. But look at this little baby. Yeah, this is Burberry's first litter, and it's just simply amazing. Like, I'm at a loss for words because we were out of a stud. That's why I wanted to make this video as well. If you are looking to breed, even if you are a breeder, just be aware that you will have points in your business where you plan breedings, or you come up with all of these amazing plans and directions for your business, and then suddenly something unfortunate might happen that just takes your business for a turn. It could literally like shatter all of your plans, and now you have to start over again to clean up some things. And that's exactly what we had to do. We had to clean up our yard, and we were out of a stud. Charm was already retired. We had donated one of our retired studs to a neighbor, someone in the community. We literally had no studs. Alpha was way too young to stud, and we didn't know what to do but find another stud. And thankfully, we reached out to one of our breeder friends out in Dallas, Tiffany, who was on the live stream last night over at Exotic Luxury Litters, and she had Barry and a lot of other studs that she, had at the time, and we acquired Barry, and that literally revived our dog breeding program. So how you start won't be how you finish. Be willing to adjust. A lot of times people say plan for the worst, but expect the best. It's not that we plan for the worst, but we have fluid plans, right? We trust that God will always lead us. He'll never lead us astray. And that's just how we run our business. We meet often. Y'all hear my husband say that a lot. We meet often. We discuss, what our dreams are, what our plans are. We discuss how we are going to handle retired studs, how we're going to handle retired mamas that are no longer working. We were interested in getting our retired dogs trained to be veteran service animals. But some limitations with Frenchies because they're smaller dogs, they're not bigger dogs. So we're still in the process with that. But if you guys have any ideas on what we could do with our retired dogs or our retirees, let us know because we want them to have full lives. And for the sake of space, that's the only reason why we are even considering rehoming them. But for those of you who may have joined a little later in the live, I just want to repeat some of the or summarize today's live stream. I have about maybe 1 minute. So yeah, 1.5 minutes. So let me summarize today's live stream. If you are looking to start breeding, even if you are a breeder and you just need some encouragement, breeders burnout is real. If you are if you are at a point in your business where you're like, how, why, and what? Like, how am I gonna keep doing this? Why am I doing this? And like, what to do next? This should be encouragement for you guys. We've been there. And now we're at a point where people are fully invested into our program. They love what we're doing, even on social media. And now people are locking in puppies before the puppies are even born. And that's what breeders dream for. That's what they hope for. And it all started with 2 dogs. And we literally did not intend on becoming breeders. And now we are. So whether you start with one male and you stud him out, or you start with one female and you have to purchase stud fees or not purchase stud fees, that's redundant, but purchase stud credits or invest in stud services, or you have your stud in house and you have your foundational female in house, it can work for you. You guys, you can start a 6-figure business breeding dogs. It's very, very possible. So don't let anyone discourage you. Don't let vets who are not supportive of breeding discourage you. Don't let family members discourage you. If you want to start breeding dogs, definitely let us know. Cash Out said, my opinion is to create your own stud by getting the boy and run it back to the daughter, and you choose a nice boy from there. That's just my opinion. So Cash Out, our time is up. I'm gonna honor our time. The only thing with inline breeding sometimes is that, well, I don't have time to go into great depth about it. So maybe we could talk about that. Maybe we could talk about that a little later tonight when we go over the puppy's DNA because it's in. Maybe we'll talk about that tonight. Cash Out. Don't forget your comment. My husband won't forget for sure. But we want to remind you guys that we are going live tonight. Hopefully this live stream made sense to you guys, but stay encouraged. It's very possible to scale a successful business. We're planning to go live tonight around 8:30. But that's all the more reason to subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, because this is a platform where we share our knowledge, our experience of becoming dog breeders, how to properly care for dogs, how to whelp your litters, and get your puppies to new homes fast. So if you guys are interested in content like that, definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel and tell a friend to tell a friend that we are best friends over here. Okay. So I know I missed a lot of comments tonight. What is up, Mac? Oh, Mac, we're going to get back to you too on Instagram. We were really, really busy last night. But I know I missed a lot of comments tonight. Y'all, don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my head. I was trying to get this content out, but my husband has to take a nap. He's been running. I got to study our DNA and do some analysis before the live stream tonight. If y'all have any other questions, y'all can definitely either put them underneath this video, or another video, or even the community tab. I don't even know y'all knew this, but on our community tab, you guys can post. We have enabled updates, creative updates for you guys to post your ideas, your comments, and your questions on our community tab. So let's do that. My husband said, "Tell Mac Mac the DNA is in." The DNA is in. But y'all have a great day. We will see you guys tonight. And we're sharing French Bulldogs, home of the 3K pup, baby. If y'all have any holes in your heart, okay, any need for love, baby, we got puppies on the ground, and we have more coming. But y'all stay tuned.